Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below in the description box. So let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Cancers, please. And who is coming towards you in love? All right, so we have the Six of Swords, okay? Could be somebody who's coming back around, Cancer, but we'll see. Yep, Judgment card. They could be Aries or Scorpio. What they like about you, the Queen of Wands, and the relationship, the Page of Pentacles. I do get a little bit of nervousness or hesitation here, Cancer. Like this could be somebody who's stuck on you or somebody who's nervous to like reach out to you. Now, it could just be because they're a secret admirer. They see you as super sexy and successful. Ooh, and we see the Nine of Swords. Some of you, this person, they can't eat, they can't sleep. They're going to be low-key obsessed with my Cancers out there. Well, we'll see if we get any more hits about whether or not this is a past person, but I'm going to read it as a new person. Those are my intentions for these readings. But with the Six of Swords here, why do we have the Six of Swords here? Why do we have the Six of Swords here? Your person, yeah, some of you, your person is really nervous to take a risk or take a leap of faith here. I think this person is worried that you're going to see them as foolish, okay, or that they're going to feel foolish here. Okay, let's see. We have the Seven of Cups. Yep, some of you, this person is so in their head about you, Cancer. So it could be somebody that's already around you or somebody that you already know. Now, the Seven of Cups can be my online dating card. So some of you, this is somebody you're going to meet on an app or something like that, or through Instagram, Facebook, whatever it might be. And we see the Eight of Pentacles. Others of you, this is going to be somebody you work with or somebody you see at the gym or you go to school with, somewhere you go back to, but you have this person so completely in their feels, Cancer. They're nervous. They're nervous to ask you out or to tell you how they're feeling. They definitely fantasize and daydream about you here, Cancer. All right, and they could be a Libra, okay, so they enjoy beauty. Fairness and harmony in relationships is important to them. They're also somebody here who's really well put together. But I feel like you make this person very nervous, like they get a little insecure around you. Okay, this person may not have any family around them. This is a great opportunity for them to feel as though they belong to yours. Okay, but again, that could be that they don't have family, or it could be that their family is at a distance, like a different city, state, or country even. Oh, Cancer, this is your twin soul, so a mirror of yourself. This is a connection that intends for you both to balance your feminine and masculine energies and evolve your soul. And at the bottom of the deck, we see Mama's Boy. Your person has a close-knit relationship with their mother, but they may be also mourning the loss of their mother for some of you. Now, for others of you, this person may have a son in particular, maybe from a previous connection. All right, with the Judgment card here, this person is definitely somebody who's spiritually enlightened. They're awakened. Some of you, it could be someone that wants to come back around. Just really trust your intuition. We'll get more info if that's the case. But I just feel like this is somebody who, I feel like they've had a bit of a tough past here. Okay, but I do think this is like a survivor, somebody who's really overcome, somebody here who's really overcome difficulties, that they've been dealt. A double confirmation here that some of you are going to be meeting them online. It is going to be love at first sight. Like this person is going to be like, Cupid's arrow strikes them like hard. They may be a singer or somebody who likes to sing. Maybe they even they write music, compose music, or they like to play guitar and sing. And some of you, this person has dark hair, brunette energy. Okay, brunette energy. Or they're brunette. That just sounded silly, didn't it? All right, let's take a look and see how else my Cancers are going to be able to identify this person. How else will you be able to identify this person? Okay, they've lived in more than one country, so this could be somebody who does a lot of traveling, or they've been a bit nomadic in their past. Maybe they come from a different country. All right. They own their own home, though, but I feel like if they come from a different country, they own their own home in that country. Maybe not where you are, but that's a very specific message. So this person definitely has stability to offer. They have an imperfection in their speech. Some of you, this person's home is something that they inherited, okay, from a passed on loved one. All right. They have an imperfection in their speech, most likely because their native language may not be the language that you speak with them, although they could have a little lisp or a little stutter. And this person is physically active, so they like to move. They might do something physical for work as well. Like I'm seeing that they're quite toned, Cancer. Or they like to go to the gym. They like to just do, healthy activities and things like that. They're also known to be sarcastic. So they've got a dry sense of humor, which for me always indicates somebody who's got, somebody who's smart, right? I don't think they're going to be snarky or obnoxious with it, but they do have a dry sense of humor. All right, let's see what else we need to know. That came flying out. So some of you, they're stocky, they're husky, or they have a beer belly. But for a lot of you, I get more so that they're toned, but they are strong. Okay, so like even if they are on the stocky side, they're strong because they may work with their body or they still work out, even if they enjoy a nice meal or a few drinks here and there. They could have olive, medium, or dark skin tone. Okay. And for some of you, they have a beard and mustache. Now, I know not all of you are into people that can grow beards and mustache, but for some of you, this will be confirmation. Okay, and we do get they may have a career in hospitality that may have moved them around the country or moved them around from different countries. So that could be in travel, hotel, restaurant, entertainer, customer service rep. Okay. All right, what they like about you, Cancer, is the Queen of Wands. So they are seeing you as sexy AF, okay? They see you as successful. They see you as charismatic. They see you as getting a lot of attention. They see you as funny. But they see you as somebody who does get what they want. And I do think they're going to be a little bit intimidated by my Cancers out there. Yeah, because they see you as the 10 of Pentacles. They see you as successful. They see you as having everything you need. Again, this person is going to question their own success like next to you, right? Or like reflected back at them. They're going to be like, wow, Cancer is just, is everything. 10 of Pentacles, they're going to see marriage with you. They're going to see commitment and stability, building a legacy with you. This person also, what they like about you is that you've done your healing work, Cancer. So you're not bringing a lot of baggage with you from the past into this connection, okay? And we see the Two of Wands, yeah, and this is definitely what they're seeing here is they're seeing growth and they're seeing forward movement with you. Like you're the person that is going to make them think about marriage. You're the person that's going to make them think about, this could really up level. This could really be something. And I don't think they feel that way with very many people or have felt that way with very many people. So what else do they really love about my Cancers here, please? Yeah, they see you as romantic. They see you as chivalrous. They see you as somebody who's loves honor, but like also maybe a bit more traditional when it comes to like courting or dating. All right, but also very romantic. I'm also seeing like candlelit dinners and things like that. And we see child nature. So some of you, if you have a little dog or maybe they do, it doesn't have to be a little dog, but somehow your, animals might bring you together as well. So for those of you that don't meet online, like it could be like, your dog runs away and they find it, or, you meet at the dog park. But I do think both of you really do love animals. So they're going to love that about you, Cancer. And they find you to be super, super sexy. Some of you do like to dance. I don't know if that's like salsa, bachata, or if it's, you do some other kind of dancing, but this person's going to take you dancing or teach you dancing, or maybe even vice versa. All right. So I love that energy there for you. I can hear my Cancers laughing, like laughing and giggling, like while you dance with this person. Hey, or maybe you're just going to dance in the, in the kitchen when you two are making each other dinner or having a glass of wine or something. All right, Cancer, let's see. What else do you need to know about this person or this connection? What else do you need to know about this person or this connection? Okay, so we see perseverance. So there may be some obstacles here, Cancers, but they're blessed opportunities for growth, and both people here will have the desire and will to overcome obstacles. Now that is a beautiful thing because relationships aren't always easy, especially after the honeymoon period is over, but we've got two people here that want to make it work. And we see sacred space. So don't be afraid to take time out, Cancer. I know my Cancer babies out there. Sometimes I say we because yours truly is also a Cancer. Sometimes we do need time to regroup, even from the person that we love and we adore and we want to spend all our time with, right? But sometimes we do need to, take time out and regroup. Okay, so don't be afraid to do that. This person and the right person will always give you that space. And we see lessons of Pluto, so patterns of control, power, manipulation, intense push and pull, attraction, intimacy is not possessive. But be careful of that because, you know, it could be coming from them, it could be coming from you, Cancer. But, you know, there could be a little bit of a possessive energy, right? And Cancers, when we're not balanced, we can feel a bit more possessive or really want to cling on to, you know, people and situations that maybe we should give a little bit more space. But I'm going to be reading this more for you, Cancer, as like, you know, when you need your space, like just ask this person, tell this person, set those boundaries. Okay, strong Pluto energy in this reading. So we see the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody brand new or a brand new connection. There may be a little bit of hesitation and worry here, which I'm picking up on your person because I just think they're kind of intimidated by you, Cancer. And we have play hard, but make sure that you find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. You both might have high work hours. I know my Cancer babies out there, you're hard workers. Some of you might be nurses is what I'm getting, or you might do like, I don't know, different crazy shifts at the hospital, you know, like really long shifts. Could be you, could be them. It's not for all of you, but just make sure you're making time for one another. Does this situation align with your values and your morals? Some of you, there may be some difficulties here, okay, about, I just get maybe this person being a little bit possessive. Okay, or again, it could be your energy too, but you're just making sure that this really truly is in alignment with you. There may be a question mark there, but Spirit's saying true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So there is a lot of love here. But look, there might be a little bit of obsession here. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Again, look at your person being in this Nine of Swords energy. They might be a little possessive. They might be a little bit obsessive. And that is a red flag, Cancer. Okay, as flattering as it may be at times, it can be a really big red flag. So please don't ignore that. Address that, okay? And make sure that, yes, this is something that works for you. Let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers. What else do they need to know here? Okay, this person is going to give you gifts. They're going to be very, like, they're going to dote on you a lot. Okay, tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories, but I also feel like you both are really, you're givers. So you're both going to be giving to each other, giving each other small gifts, making each other food, caressing each other, giving each other massages, things like that. Okay, and we see freedom, healthy space and room to breathe. There's a little bit of that that possessiveness that's coming through. So I don't know if that's for you or it's for them. Just be aware of it. You know, I could see you two becoming obsessed with each other early on in this connection, especially if this person has like some strong water in their chart. But you opposites attract, so it's going to be an unexpected connection. You two may be very different, but again, fill in each other's gaps, right? And this is going to be a psychic connection where your connection goes beyond mere words, okay? So you'll be able to look at each other and know what the other one's thinking. Again, really an intense connection here, Cancer, for sure. But my Cancers, I know you. None of that scares you. Doesn't scare a Cancer, not when it's with the right person. Okay, so this is going to be unfolding within the next 6 months. May could be pivotal for this connection, or you could be dealing with a Taurus or Gemini here. But May might be when you either meet this person or this connection goes to the next level. All right, my lovely Cancers, I'm leaving it here. Love and light. Take care.